See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a f if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my hair. I'm going to be curling it. I look like a mess right now because my hair's finally all dried, but it's still frizzy. And these are my natural curls, but today I'm going to curl my hair while telling you my coming out story. I thought it would be better instead of just like sitting down and talking, because when I sit down and talk I kind of ramble a lot. I probably will still, but at least that's something to do while saying the story, you know. Before I start, I want to say I'm using the Conair curling iron. Gonna let that warm it and part my hair. I wanted to cut in between the video real quick and shout out these two channels, Uzi's channel and Delilah's Playhouse. Go check them out. I'm pretty sure you'll like them if you're really into kid videos, toy reviews, whatever, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, go check them out. And if you want to shout out in my next video, turn on your post notifications and comment down below when you have done that. Thanks for watching. So I came out like before high school, so like I think in the summer before 9th grade, which I'm gonna make a lot of weird faces. Disclaimer, because when I do my hair I just go like but I came out to my mom. That's when I came out to my mom, but I came out to my friend before coming out to anybody else. My mom. I was in 8th grade, and I guess I don't really have like stories saying like I felt like I liked a girl. It was more like I realized I liked just girls. I didn't have a specific girl that I liked. I was in 8th grade, happened to be in health class, and I was talking to my friend who was sitting right behind me, and I'm like, I need to say something. I need to say something. Like, I need to write this down. And then I wrote to her, I like girls. And then she comes back at me and saying like, how do you know? And I'm like, I just know. But how do you know? Give me a specific reason. I'm like, I just know. And then because it seemed like, because I didn't have a specific reason, like a story to say like, oh, because I like this or all that, I basically pushed it away, and I'm like, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm just saying it for attention. I don't know. Then I came out to a few more friends because I just like girls. And it wasn't like bisexual, it was like straight up, I just like girls, you know, just like chicas. So I came out to a few friends and they're like, really? You do? Like basically being supportive, because I don't know, it wasn't a big deal. This was the day my mom was gonna give birth to my sister, and so I was like, for some reason I got out of nowhere emotional, and I'm like, I called my mom while she was at the hospital because we couldn't go because I had to help watch my sisters. Like, Mom, yay! Okay, Mom, oh my gosh. It's like, that doesn't mean you can go dating girls or go dating people, like whatever, just because you're gay. Because I only was allowed, when I turned 15, that's when I can date. So I'm 16, so hit me up. It's like, this is the whole point. I'm just telling you I like girls, you know. And so I hanged up, and every time I bring up that I told her that, she says I don't remember that, and I'm guessing, well, obviously she won't remember because she was giving birth to my sister. But anyway, how do you curl your hair? I don't really know how. I'm gonna use like a wand, but this isn't a wand. I'm gonna take out my glasses. I'm gonna move the camera this way so you can see me looking in the mirror. Like, and the mirror's all dirty. I guess till then I ignored the situation. I didn't really think about it too much. Like, I didn't really like a girl specifically. I just thought they were better and I'd see myself with the girl. I did that. And then it was like my mom and me were like going out somewhere, like going to the store. It was late at night, and she was like, "So you're going into high school? Look at that! Wow, pretty." I feel like as if that was the only nice curl, and the rest just turned into nothing. And I just curled my hair, and now it's up in a ponytail. And there's gonna be ponies. And then I basically stopped and said, "About that, what if it's not a boy?" It's like, "What? You heard me. What if it's not a boy?" She's like, "What the heck?" Yeah, what if it's a girl? And at the time, she wasn't really for it just because of her religious beliefs. And so I kind of accepted it, but then I'm like, really, I'm your daughter, why don't you fully accept it? I mean, most of your friends are gay. I would think you would accept me by now. And I guess it doesn't work that way, but because at the time she didn't really, she was like, "I'm friends with them, but I don't think it's right because God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve." So she basically said, "Well, if it comes to that, we'll see you then, but I want you to try dating a boy first." And I'm like, why am I gonna date a boy when I know I don't like boys? You know, I'm not bisexual. I'm gay. That wouldn't make any sense. Defensive about the, like, why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense. Looking back at it now, I could tell that I was gay. I mean, at the time of it being, I did not know, but now, looking back at things, like, yeah, I was. I was definitely, you know, like, I had a bunch of, everybody has a crush on a teacher, but, like, these teachers were girls. I didn't know if I wanted them to be, like, related to me, best friends with me, or something more with me. But I was like 5 and they're like in their 20s, so calm down, Natalie, calm down. I've always, I guess, I mean, anybody could be into anything, doesn't mean they're specifically this thing, but like I've never really been into boy bands or anything to do with boys. I guess I was boy crazy in middle school, but I guess I could say that because all my friends were dating, and maybe I was jealous, you know, because they could date and I wanted to so bad. Or it could have just been I liked boys at the time, but like I feel as if it was more like I needed to, because I would cry about it to my mom and say like, "But all my friends are dating, it's not fair." But she's like, "You're in 6th grade, you don't need to be dating. That's crazy, what the heck," you know? Yeah, I've never really been into any boys, and that doesn't mean I don't like boys at all. Like, forget them. It's more like, you just don't interest me as much as girls do. Like, I've always been into Anna Kendrick. I'm not as into her as I was before. I'm not a crazy fangirl about her. Not that she's bad or anything, it's just that Pitch Perfect's over. But like I've always been like Anna Cam, Julian Huff. You would see my camera roll and it's just full of girls. And at the time I didn't really know any gay icons, you know, because I was a newbie. I was new to the community. So then it came to the time where my mom started accepting me for who I was, because she knows that the God that she believes in is gonna love everybody no matter what, because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just loving who I want to love, you know, so that's okay. And so she's accepted me now. She's fully supportive. So is my dad. When I told my dad, he was really accepting too, and that was good. they're both very accepting. It was more of a reaction with my mom and my dad, because he's just like, oh, okay, that's cool, you know? Which I'm glad it was that easy. And then I called like one of those LGBT hotlines, and I'm like, I don't know, you know, like, it was sad because at the time it felt like my family didn't support me, and what do I do? And they talk to me. I don't really remember what the call was, but it was something to do with that. And they're like, well, basically at the end, if you ever need to talk, just call us again, you know? I'm not one, see, I deal with, like, my mental health is not the best. I have really bad anxiety, my depression sucks. And a lot of people deal with this, you know? And I wish people who deal with it don't have to, because it's not cool what you feel like. Oh, you're being, like, with your anxiety, how I feel like I'm scared to do everything. That's why I can't go out. I can't do stuff because my anxiety holds me back, and that makes me sad because I feel like I'm not gonna do things I want to do in life, and I really want to do a lot of things when I'm older, or try to do it now, because I feel like I'm being judged all the time, and my depression just makes me like sit inside not wanting to do anything because I feel like there's no, it's not worth it, you know? I feel like me coming out kind of like is a part of the reason why I'm sad, because I feel as if I'm never gonna find anyone. I'm never gonna do things I want to do because it's not like I'm scared to be out, it's just I feel as if my anxiety already is gonna not make me want to do things, I guess. Does that make any sense? I don't think. So I wanted to quickly explain that what I was trying to say. I feel like as if when I came out, I've been more depressed, and I think it is more of the fact that I still haven't really truly accepted myself, because I still tell myself like it's not okay, even though it is okay. It is okay to love whoever you want to love, but I feel as if I still haven't accepted myself, even though people say they accept me, but I still truly need to accept myself before anything else. So that's that. I then came out to my grandma and my aunt. Oh, sorry, smoke in the air. Came out to my grandma, and she was like, I love you, but I'm not for it. And that's okay, honestly. It's totally fine. Not everybody's gonna be for it. I mean, not that it hurts, because it does hurt, because I want her to be all there for me, and we could talk about it and not make it be awkward, you know. But not everybody's for it. And my aunt was totally okay with this. Like, it's totally okay. And like, I love you so much, and I'll be there for you. And blah blah blah. And then, so in high school, I have not been to a public high school, like where I go to school, wake up at 7. No, I've only done online school, which the online school I did was like a public school, but like I didn't have to get ready and go to school, you know. So I didn't really have to worry about anything to do with what would other people think. I came out online, and that was okay. I mean, no one really cared, because it's not a big deal to really much people. They're just like, oh, whatever. Good for you. So the first time I heard about pride parades, and I still have not been to one, but I really wanted to go. But of course, my anxiety, because also I didn't have anyone to go with, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna skip it this year, you know. And I was so excited to go to Pride, because, you know, like, it's maybe find my true love. No, probably not, but like, it's fun to know that you're not the only one, you know. And it's fun to go out to celebrate who you are and what you love. And I didn't get to go, but I got my first job, and I came out to my work, and that was pretty cool. And figured out that people at my job were also part of the LGBT community, and that was pretty cool. And one of my friends, they were all like, you know what, you could have went with me to the Pride Parade, but I didn't know her at that time, so I couldn't really go with her. But like, we talked about it, and she said she went the time I was supposed to go, but I couldn't go because anxiety. But it was pretty fun, and that I should go next year. But then I moved, so I could have went to the one in Seattle, but my mom was just coming back from Georgia, so it was kind of bad timing to go this year. I came out, there's a video of me talking to my mom asking for her permission to come out on Facebook, you know? But basically I said, I'm gay. And I got not many responses. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people saw it and just skipped it. And that's okay, but I had some of my family respond, we still love you for who you are, and all that stuff, so that's good. I still have family here and that don't support it. My family is very religious, that's the only thing. They're very religious. I grew up on believing that being gay is a sin, and I wish it didn't have to be that way, but I have to accept that's how they grew up. And this is how I grew up, believing that it's so, well, with my family, with my immediate family, it wasn't okay, but we shouldn't judge other people, you know? So, I guess it was like, whatever, you know? But I grew up becoming gay. There's still family here that don't support me, which I'm okay. Like, I'm not totally okay with it, because I want them to be there for me. I want them to support me. I want it to not be awkward, but you don't get what you want in life. So I had a best friend in 8th grade, and we were really close about a short amount of time. We went to school together. I came to school like around half the school year, at the end of the year, half of it, like the second semester, I guess. And I was new to school, and we became friends like instantly. And she was one of my best friends, and actually, yeah, she was one of my best friends at the school, and we just like bonded quickly. I never came out to her that's like the beginning of me coming out, like to my family though, not to anybody else. Nobody else knew. I fell in love with my best friend. At the time, I don't think it was more, like at the time I didn't think I was falling in love, but I think about it as she is my first love, you know? Because, I don't know, I wanted it to be me and her. I wanted to be with her all the time, not in a crazy sexual way, more like I want to be there for her. We haven't seen each other in a while that summer before high school, and I'm like, hey, you know, this is weird, but I like you. It was like a long post, so I don't remember what it was. And I was so nervous, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she probably seen the message, because she didn't respond as quick as she usually would. And she responded the next day. And so, she's like, I know you're going through a rough time. I just want to know what is going on here. Okay. Oh, I guess I did come out to her. I just don't remember how. But I think she accepted it, but she didn't like me back, so that's the only part. She's like, I know you're going through a rough time, and I'm just like, I'm not going through a rough time. What do you mean? How can you be so rude and say I'm going through a rough time? I'm like, I can't speak to you ever again, because, you know, what do you mean I'm going through a rough time? I'm not going through a rough time. I'm perfectly fine. And I took it so bad, offensively, that we stopped being friends. We have talked. Like, there was this, like, hurricane, I think Hurricane Irma, and I was checking up on her, and that was like in 9th grade. And we talked, I'm like, are you okay? Because I know you live in Florida and stuff, and blah blah blah. And yeah, I wish I didn't take it that way because I adore her. I want the best for her, you know, and my feelings just got in the way. I guess how I knew how I liked her. I hope she's not watching this video, but if she is, hey, I guess like there was this video or this episode of Supergirl, and I totally related to it, like where Alex says she has a sleepover with her best friend, and she would like want her to do something that they would that she was like, wow, I'm like laying in the same bed as the person I like, you know, something like that. And with me, I related that to that because we would have sleepovers and I'd just lay in bed. I don't want it to sound weird, but lay in bed, and I would just want her to hug me, you know. I want her to comfort me, and if we're hugging each other and just holding on to each other, I feel safe, you know. That did not happen. That was in my head. So that's how I kind of knew. I've asked her how she's been like a few months ago, and she said she's been good and stuff. And I told her I had a girlfriend at the time. I do not anymore. If anything, my relationships I had, they weren't bad. I just could learn from them, you know, learn from them. And I want everything for the best for my exes. And I know I kind of took things wrong. Like I blocked my first ex, and then the second one, just like, well, I guess relationships are not good for me. So we kind of stopped talking. But we have talked. I'm like, how have you been? Just checking up on you, you know. But I just want the best for both of them. And yeah. Coming out, honestly, I feel like it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be for me. Coming out for me was very smooth. I'm thankful for that, you know, because it could have been worse. Because there's a bunch of people who come out and they get crap about it, which is not okay. It's disrespectful to the person, and it's disrespectful that whoever they come out to don't take it as if they're still a human being. They take it as, oh, what you're doing is wrong. If you ever need to come out, you can come out to me. Tell me your stories down below. I would love to hear those. I'm still coming out. Still coming out to people. I'm out, like, I'll tell you, but like, I'm still little by little coming out. I'm happier that I'm out because the weight, when I told my mom, the weight on my shoulders are like off. My hair's falling all over the place and it's hot. And I feel more better because now I could find someone to be with me and be happy with. And yeah, I'm excited for the future for me and my future girl. But the LGBT community is so beautiful, especially on Twitter, because we all have each other's backs. But yeah, that's my coming out story. But yeah, I'm going to show you the ending result of my hair, and yeah. So I'll be right back. So this is the final look of my hair. Kind of liking, I wish the girls could have stayed in more, but they didn't. But if you guys like this video, please hit this like button and comment down below anything about your coming out story, or just comment down anything you want, anything positive. Thanks for watching, and bye.